Hello, welcome back to my channel. To my subscriber, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you for your support. And if this is your first time on clicking on this on my video or coming across my channel, thank you very much for taking the time, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is a continuation of the last video, what we're talking about.
That is raising up your teenage children and young adults.
So this is the continuation, and today I think we just want to talk about, it's around communication anyway. I think it's around communication. I don't want to ask my auntie, my mommy, I want to ask that, when does it get to that stage whereby you stop and realize that, okay, they are adults, this is the way to relate with them? And if you don't realize it, what can happen? It's complicated, but I know that you've been there. I'm new, I'm learning, but really? She's been there.
Really? Hello everyone. It's the teenage years is usually very, very stressful, both for parents, even for the teenagers and the young adults. The teenager is not a baby, and he's not an adult. He's just in between. But to the teenager, he sees himself as an adult.
A big boy and a big girl.
But unfortunately, he also knows that somehow he still can't handle issues like an adult would. So there's a clash. So he's neither here nor there. But because the teenager is growing, especially at our daughters, the moment they start developing the secondary sexual characters, when the breast starts coming out, when the pubic hair starts coming, when for the guys, when they start breaking their voices, then you begin to see changes. Of course, in their attitude, you begin to see that they're trying to tell you that they are now adults. So you really can't put a figure or an age down to it. Once they enter into teenage years, we could say maybe from 13 or so, but the rebellious attitude becomes more pronounced by the time they're like 15, 16, 17. Oh, you will see a different person in your child. So when we get to that point, how do we communicate with them? You treat them the way you would treat an adult. You don't shout instructions at them. A teenager or a young adult doesn't want to be scolded in front of people, whether his or her siblings. He doesn't want to be scolded.
Or your friends are there.
Or your friends are there and you say, Larry, can't you hear what I said?
Sorry, somebody's that's somebody's name. It's just
something that just came to my mouth, you know. I'm sorry I mentioned somebody's name. I don't have anybody in mind. I just mentioned that name because it's the first thing that just came to my mind. So you just can't talk them around, you just can't shout at them. I remember as a teenager, my parents had it rough with me until they learned to treat me as an adult, because they would just shout at me. Oh, Lou, can't you do this? Can't you do that? And they would trash me, drag me in the presence of my siblings, and I began to withdraw. You will see such things for some of them, they might not talk back at you if they are well brought up, but they could start withdrawing from you. They could start avoiding you, and they could start staying on their own. When you see such signs from your children, then you should know that your parenting is having issues. So you will need to readdress it. How do they want to be treated? I have said it in summary. Treat them as an adult. If there are issues to discuss, call them privately, sit them down, discuss the issues, and even in discussing the issues, don't present it as if, don't make them defensive. Don't attack. Bring out the matter. Oh, for this matter that happened, how do you see it? When you give a teenager or a young adult the opportunity to express himself, you will know that they have a lot of information. upstairs. In fact, the way they think, the way they reason is far advanced than the way we reason. So give them listening ears. Allow them to express themselves before you respond, even if they are at fault. Still approach the issue as if you are addressing an adult. Don't just shout at them and say you are talking rubbish. When I was growing up, I never looked at my father in the face. I never talked back at my mom. I don't know where you are coming from. I don't know what kind of attitude you're putting up. I don't know the kind of people you're moving with. And we say a lot of things. Some of us even lose our temper and begin to curse them. It shouldn't come to that point. Some of us lose our tempers and we say, I will curse you, if not because I'm thinking of I would have invoked a curse on you. I know it can come to that point. You see, for us in African countries, I know the way we bring up children is shouting and beating them. Some of us still beat up our teenage children. Some of us still beat up our teenage children. Some of us see a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old as somebody you can say, you shouldn't try it. I think I tried it with one of my teenage children. Maybe she was 15 or so. That was the day I stopped. I almost lost one finger. I almost broke one finger. Despite the fact that I didn't even beat her, I was just making an attempt and she did like this. And she hit one of my fingers and I learned my lesson. So don't try beating them. Don't shout at them. Communication is 2 ways. Allow them to express themselves. And when they do, respond in a wise way. Thank you.
So I will still go back to, if you have not watched the first video, that was the foundation. I would advise you to watch it. We'll still go back to the issue about praying. We still have to pray because, like for me, as she has said, I get tempted at times when when I'm facing some challenges with my young adults, I get tempted, but I do something. I go back and pray. When I'm overwhelmed or I'm driving, the issue or anything just flash on my face, I will just say it to God, and I will just pray about it, and with that, it helps me to also calm down.
Prayer is a key thing. Prayer is spiritual, and it helps to control the children in the way of the Lord. It has worked for me several times. When I have a turbulent time with any of them, maybe there are issues that I'm trying to pass across to them, and somehow they do not understand, or is bringing a deep misunderstanding. What I do is I just pray about it. I tell God, Lord, these are the issues. I want you to intervene. And somehow I have seen it work several times. It never fails. It works. You try it also. You will see that the Lord is good and faithful. He will do them all.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for your time. So we just end this part there. There are lots of things to discuss about teenage, young adults. There are a lot of issues coming in, but we'll just for now we'll draw the curtain here. Thank you so much for listening.
About socialization.
Yes, so there's about socialization. So for now, we just say thank you for listening. Just watch this space. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye, everyone.